Hello everyone, welcome to Craftworks. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card using the Stars at Night set. It's a faux offset gatefold card. Started out as a gatefold card and I didn't like it, so I cut that edge off and glued my strip here instead. So this is how it is. And with this set I've seen loads which are using gold for the gold stars, and this time I wanted to give you a variation on the silver because I thought it looked really cool, and the papers here is quite a bright white and I thought silver would work better with it. I've silver embossed the sentiment. So in this set you get, this is amazing, okay, so the stamp set you can see here, but it comes with, these are the dies. This die here, I'm going to show you how to use it, okay? It's fantastic. So how many do we get? 14 dies in total. Sentiment die here, variation of various stars. There's that sprig there, and there aren't any more, okay? But this one works with the embossing folder, and the embossing folder is really cool, okay? So it basically fits. So you're going to use the side that has the Stampin' Up logo, okay? You're going to have the cut side facing you, okay? It's easier to see if I put something dark behind it, okay? And this just slots in there. So look, I'm pushing, and because it slots in there, you have to give it some real welly to get it back out. You can see here that I've used it and it's got like a cut mark, but it doesn't affect the performance of this embossing folder at all. Okay, I am going to show you how it works in a second. Now for this card I am using the Oh Holy Night DSP. It's just come back in stock. So I'll give you a quick run through on these. Okay, the colours are navy blue, Night of Navy, Misty Moonlight, Boho Blue, Balmy Blue. I think this is Copper Clay. So that's that side. We've got like a wash of blues. And this one here, I actually quite like this one. It's got a dark pattern going through it, which you can just about see. This is the one that I'm using today, and I've paired it with Misty Moonlight because we've got all the blues going through. This one I don't really like, but I quite like that side, and this could be used for birthdays, bags, things like that. This one I quite like as well. I actually prefer this side. So, and then there's this one, which looks very similar. It is different to the one I'm using. And the back there. So let's just crack on. So I have already cut and embossed some in silver. I've used this die independently. You get 2 of those in the pack. And now I'm going to cut a white. So I've got my white piece here. Okay. So on the side that has the Stampin' Up logo, insert your die with the cutting facing you. Put your cardstock over the top. Okay. This is trickier than so I am going to have to snip a bit off to make it fit, like so, and I'm just closing it, okay? And And now I'm going to run it through my stamp and emboss like it's just an embossing folder. So using plate 1 and plate 4 only. So that goes there, goes there, and I push that through. I'll just get rid of that. And there you have your pieces. And they're perfect. So I was blown away by this. I thought it was epic, and I thought I'd share it with you. So let's put our card together. So I've already pre-cut all of my pieces. So my card blank is Misty Moonlight, and this measures 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you're going to score it at 3. Okay, give it a really good burnish. And then I've got silver mats. This measures 2 7/8 by 5 3/8, and that's going there. This one is 1 1/8 by 5 3/8, and that's going to go here. And then my DSP, this piece measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Oh, cut that wrong. And this one measures 1 inch by 5 1/4. Okay. How strange. I didn't get any of that right, I don't think. Oh yeah. So 2 3/4. Oh, I'm going to turn that round. I prefer that bit. Oh, that's that side too. It's really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to glue my layers down first. Well, the inside piece for writing on is 2 3/4 by 5 3/8. So I'm going to glue my pieces together. And then stick my first panel down. I've been waiting for this set because every time I went to order it, it was out of stock. And I was so excited to see that it was in stock. So, and I think it's actually out of stock again at the moment. So if you're after this, get it quick. I believe it comes back into stock on the 6th of November. And along with these papers too, because they keep going out of stock. So my class is next week. This set came this week. And obviously this was the set I was using for my class. So yesterday was class prepping day, all day. Whereas normally I'd be doing my YouTube videos and things for my social media. So it's Sunday today and I'm really behind on just about everything. But I never worry because we always get it all done in the end. And I know that I could have gone bigger with this piece here, but I think by the time you've written all your Christmas cards, do you really want a lot of space to write? Just want to say to and who it's from, really, don't you? Just being lazy, I suppose. So over here, I've got my silver pieces. And now I've got my white pieces. So I'm using this one. And that one. I'm making a mess of this. So for an alternate version, we could do that. I think I might actually. So I'm going to go white on the back of this one this time round and see. Now we could, if we wanted to, put this one as well, but I don't know. Because I didn't use it on this one because it kind of got lost a bit. So I suppose you can't see it very well, I don't think, in the camera. It kind of gets washed out because you lose the one behind it. So I'm not sure about that. So, oh, now I'm torn. Shall I, shan't I? If this was live, you could tell me what you wanted me to do. I'm doing it. I'm doing that. Oh no, because I haven't cut a white one. No, I'm not. Right, I'm going the other way. I'm going the way that I did it originally, because otherwise I've got to get the die cutting machine back out. Right, I'm going to glue my stars together. I'm just putting a line of glue on this tall one and a blob in the middle. Now you could pop this up on dimensionals if you wanted to. I haven't. And then this piece is going in the centre. And that's going there. So now I'm going to pop this piece up here, and then I'm going to heat emboss my sentiment. And I'm putting glue everywhere. Just looking to see if it's straight. And because it's embossed, do give it a couple of minutes to take. Right. For the sentiment piece, now I thought I cut one already, maybe I didn't. Okay, we are looking at 2 inches by 1.5. Let me see what that measures. That's 2 inches. One and a half. I'm just going to move that out of the way. And I'm going to heat emboss. So I've got my embossing buddy here. My Versamark. I want that in a second. And I am doing silver. Oh. So I've got my embossing powder. for the noisy bit. So there is our Merry Christmas. Now to get the edges, you've probably seen me do this loads of times already with ink. I'm just dipping into the Versamark on all four sides. I did one in gold, I'll show you that one in a sec, because the gold comes out really good, it makes it look like quite vintage. And then dip. Now I'm not wiping too much away from this, all apart from where I've got bits and pieces here on my sentiment. So that's the only piece I'm wiping away. And I'm just going to set that down, put my lid on there. And that's my sentiment, and I like the fact that it's quite rugged around the edges. So I've got a gold one here, and that's what it looks like in the gold, and that's very vanilla cardstock, and there it is in the silver. So the gold is my favourite, but it doesn't match my card. So I also have some of this string, and I'm basically just going to snip a bit off. I don't know where those come from. And I'm going to pop a glue dot on my finger. And I'm just going to loop it into the glue dot, making a swirl there. I think what I did with the other one. This quite often doesn't want to play nicely. Don't use this very often. Oh, see what I mean. You could do a faux bow, I suppose. Trying to get it to stick to myself. I think I'm going to get another glue dot. And then I'm going to pop that there. I'm just going to stick another glue dot down because it's unravelling. There. And then my sentiment, I haven't done it enough to show, so I would do bigger loops. I'll just turn that around. You could totally cheat and just put glue dots, and then let's try that. There's a glue dot there. And then loop onto that. And then it looks like you've done it the way you intended. Okay, so now you need to put these pieces, dimensionals, down as well, so that it's going to hold your card in place. Now I'm trying to avoid the ribbon. This one I'm going to cut in half. Now take your backings off. Get your sentiment round the correct way and just pop that down in the centre. And there we have our finished card. So this was the first one, and the first one I just put the dimensionals right across so it kind of stands out a bit more, but I prefer this one where they've been strategically placed. And there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a try regardless of which stamp set you're using. I think this is a real gem of a card. You could get 2 out of 1 sheet of A4 cardstock, so economical and a lot of fun. Get your heat guns out. See you soon. Bye.